connection. Maybe that is all we really are.
We're in the state of Hulls, but especially with the Wild here in St. Paul. Hi, everyone. He's Eddie Olczyk. Ray Ferraro will be coming along in just a moment, and I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are again. It's back-to-back games, and so there hasn't been much time to rest. As a coach, how do you manage everything?
Well, it's very important that you use all four lines. You use your complement of 6 defensemen. I think it's also up to the players as well, Doc, to have short shifts. You can't get caught out there for a minute and a half or 2 minutes. You got to make sure you have discipline in your game, but that'll be a real key. And
they've been in these situations before many a times. There are no excuses. Everybody's got back-to-backs on their schedule. These second games and back-to-backs are difficult, but you got to gut it out and find a way to win this game.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Gave his team a chance to win last time, so he's out there this time. Neuwert's had pretty good focus lately. His numbers have gotten better and better for the Flyers. The numbers don't fib here. Save percentage noteworthy. Right in there with the better goalies. As we get prepared for this one, no surprise Zach Parise is in the starting lineup. Out of the University of North Dakota, a 45-goal scorer in New Jersey. Back to the point. The battling continues along the boards. Shutout positioning by Giroux. Puck is thrown to Voracek. Carries it on in from center. Lightning in that glove. Flyers made the save. Terrific determination by Van Riemsdyk. Back on his stick. Skates out with it. They've got all the gunners out. Oh, and blocked away.
A very strong shift so far for the Flyers.
Presses that attack. Pass attempt to Zucker. Crosses that line. Nice tip of the pass. Good pad stop. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Trying to go to Koivu. The Flyers continue on in the defensive zone. In their own end, pushing it on. And he gains the zone. Hammers one. You could almost count that one, but no. At the front of the net.
I love when the game is like this. Everybody has to think. Everybody has to react. There's no time to slow the game down.
Swipe that one at center ice. That pass at the point. Laid on to Spurgeon. Got it in his own end. Snapping a pass to Raffle. Steps across that line. Score! He got iron with that shot.
The key, once you score one, try and get another. Push them back on their heels. They've got one.
Has gotten the first goal of the game. Always an important one.
Doesn't matter what time of the period, always important to get that first goal.
Flyers goal, scored by number 3.
Offside. Neutral zone face-off coming up.
Michael Barlow, and by number 6, Travis Sanheim. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 41 seconds.
Just a bit under 6 minutes still to play in this period. The Flyers lead 1-0. And they've won the faceoff. And he dumps it in. Many yards gained to Pattern. Wonderful stop.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
From behind the net. Perfect wrister. Need to get rid of it. And a save. Has it picked up. Minnesota's got it and moving up the wing. Great poke check there. Whistle is blown, and now the penalty will be handed out. Philadelphia's got a minor for slashing.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
Minnesota's power play is activated for the first time tonight.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting truck.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Nearing the last minute of play in the first. Free puck off a defender. Collected now. Just great positional play. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Picked up by the defense. A slot wrister. Score! Great opportunity and finish by the penalty killers.
This team has always been aggressive on the penalty kill, mostly in the defensive zone. But they get a chance up the ice, and they cash in.
Minnesota's won that neutral zone faceoff. Slid back across from one point to the other. Got his pad on that one. Pitching it to Lawton. Cut by Mikko Koivu. Takes it in from the neutral zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark.
The goalie can breathe a sigh of relief. The shooter's right in the middle of the ice, and he misses the net.
Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Slid to Mikko Koivu. In that defensive zone, an important play. First period has been played. An interesting start to all of this. Continuation in just a moment. The red light flashed twice, both for the same team. 2-0.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section.
The Flyers have a 2-goal lead, and the one that made it 2 was this one. We'll be right back. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
Minnesota's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
The ice is fresh, but the power play time remaining is short. To Suter. In with it now. The Flyers killed it off, and so we're back even. Goaltender pass brought ahead. Directing that one to Lawton. Good shooting place. Parked in the slot. Lets the shot fly. Save. This is a goaltender's puck, and it's played by Neuwirth. Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
Man, he leaned into that one, guys. I can see the stick flex. He's really on top of this shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent save.
Okay, they win the draw. Save!
Neuwirth's had a very good night, but he's had long stretches of inactivity. And between shots, his team has put up a couple of goals.
Shoots one. Terrific save. The battle for possession continues. Good job done with the stick. Way to break up that play. Driving in from no man's land. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Snaps a wrist shot. Puck ricocheted off the screen. It's dumped in. Skill play by Claude Giroux. Passing one off now to Voracek. Now that pass has got to be better than that. Everybody has to get back. Under 9 minutes off the clock. Philadelphia's got the lead in this game, 2-0. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. And a save. Gathered up again by Voracek. The Flyers have it at center ice. Chip to Coyle. Up to the point. Point blast! Philadelphia's working ahead from mid-ice. Big drive! And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play. Moving it to Bailey. Puts one on. Save. On to Bailey. Good place to shoot from. Beside the line. Collected by Koivu. Lets it go. Blocked. Gains the zone. Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him. And now it's directed to Mikko Koivu. Gives it to the point. Shoots one. Window was open. He missed the curtain. Cuts that pass off. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Fantastic setup and equally great stop by the goaltender.
Last minute of play.
Propelled to Couturier. Tries to get it on net. Great save. Pitching this one to McDonald. Looking to Simmons. Two periods are in the books here, and so one more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first two. You decide what these shot totals tell you. 12 for Philadelphia, and 9 for the Wild.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase worldwide.
Philadelphia's goaltender may not be superstitious. You might be. S-H-U-T-O-U-T. Through the end of this period anyway, and here's why. More in a moment. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
Minnesota's a bounce away from getting right back in this game. One area of concern has been their time of possession. They have not had the puck a lot in this game.
Two teams have played hard through two, and we begin period 3. Parise's going to the box. A player hit the ice, and the call on them is triple.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
The Flyers will get their first power play crack of the game. Let's see how they do.
Always important to win the special teams.
And he dumps it in. Puck is thrown to Couturier. Brings it in for an attack. Not on the net.
When you shoot the puck that hard, I don't know if you have to lean into it that much. You got to get it on the net to give yourself a chance.
Gathered up again by Giroux. Shoots one. Collected in the corner. The Flyers have it up the wing. Puck leaves the zone, and so play goes back to mid-ice. Back and forth they go between the points. Wonderful stop. The Flyers with a face-off win. Pass attempt to Simmons. Is able to move on in. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove. Defensive zone win. Minnesota's in their own end and has possession. It's dumped in. He gets that pass from the left to the right on his stick. And he dumps it in. The Flyers shifting gears back in their own end. Leads that charge into the zone. Save there. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him.
Stalock's going to be able to make that save all day. His positioning is perfect. It's not a difficult scoring chance.
Critical face-off win at that point. Laid on to Foley. Slides it to the point. Fires! What a reaction save.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Clean win on the draw. Scooped up by Zucker. Trying to go to Parisi. Whoa, what a play! Canes that offensive line. A shot and a save. Steam to Goodas. And that puck goes offside.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Just under 5 minutes have gone off the clock. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Gathered up by Zach Parisi. Can start the attack going in the zone. Brings a shot. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over him.
He's locked in now. Great save.
Solid, clean win. And so this is sent back down, and icing is called. The Flyers with a clean win on the draw. Snapping a pass to Van Riemsdyk. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup. And they take that neutral zone face-off. He's in on an onside play. Lets it go. Score! They're back to within one.
This snapshot surprises everybody with that quick release, and he's got himself a good goal.
Gostisbehere's usually pretty responsible defensively, but he gets caught wandering up along the wall, opening up a shooting spot.
Minnesota scored, and now if they can win this face-off and fire off another shot in the time that remains, it's even.
Final goal scored by number 3.
Skates it into the zone.
Assisted by number
Slid to Suter. Goes to the backhand. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Scorches one. Great opportunity denied. Heaves one.
Each team has tried to force their will onto the game at various points tonight, but there is no spread in the game. 2 evenly matched teams playing a tight game.
Score!
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
I always thought the 5-hole was as good a spot to shoot as any. The goaltender can't really shut it down as the puck squirts through.
The Flyers have gotten a 2-goal lead in this contest now. They're probably expecting an attack coming at them because now we're at desperation time. Cut off that pass at center ice.
Assisted by number 17.
He's got that point pass.
By number 14, Sean.
The Flyers with possession in the neutral zone.
21 seconds.
Flyers got in the way of that one too. Held there for a face-off coming up next. The Devils will be the next team coming through on this long homestand, and the fans are getting a good sense of the caliber of play in this league by watching all these opponents play their favorites. Nice face-off work. Minnesota's setting up an offense from the wing. It's dumped in. And they've got it again. Chip to Couturier. Steps in from the neutral zone. Save. Takes that pass. The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. The Flyers in possession as they travel in their own end. Lets it go. He had a great chance, but he has just missed the net.
Boy, if he puts that one in, that gives them a real serious chance to get back in this game.
We are in the last minute of regulation time. He's forced back in the other direction. Smart recovery by Spurgeon. Carries it on in from center. Minnesota's pulling their goalie for the extra man. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
There's a nice milestone for him. 100 career points. They've collected the puck for him, and it'll go into place at home somewhere.
Does not get any more dramatic than this. 4 feet by 6. Yawning open at one end, hoping for an advantage at the other. Net empty. Score!
And that pretty well puts this one away.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Solid work there by Ryan Suter. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Pitching it to Suter. On to Koivu. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. It's all on his shoulders. Sends to the point. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. And the game is over. Terrific outing. Minnesota's forged a beautiful winning streak coming into this game, but it's now past tense. They have lost and lost decisively.
For a team that's seen so much success of late, you have to wonder what happened here tonight.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.